Yo guys, what's up? Corey Sandman Sandhagen here. Welcome to the station where I try to put you guys up on game about what's actually going on in MMA fights from an educational purpose and just for you guys, you know, understanding the sport a little better, whether you're a hobbyist, a fan, or whatever. I hope that it helps you a little bit. Today, right now, we're gonna go over Naimov versus Woods fight. There's a lot of good stuff that happened, a lot of sketchy stuff that happened in that fight, so let's get into it now. Like and subscribe, peace, let's do it. All right, guys, so first things first, all right? So in the Wood and Naimov fight, Muhammad's one of my really close buddies, so I kind of know how he is as an athlete and the way that he fights and his style a little bit better than, you know, I can kind of guess just watching on other guys. But I know that Mo is a really connected to the floor guy or a really grounded guy. He stays real grounded and he's a really good athlete. He's really explosive, he's really fast. So that paired with being really connected to the floor can be a giant dangerous person to fight in the fight. Wood learned that kind of early by getting dropped pretty quickly into the fight. The mistake that Wood made, and I see this all the time in MMA and just like in combat sports in general, is what we're doing is we're having an interaction, okay? We're communicating with each other. It isn't just a one-sided, I'm just gonna do whatever I want type of fight, which I think people kind of think that that's what's going on sometimes, but that's not really the case. We're having an interaction. So Wood made the mistake of just attacking immediately without having any type of what I call an advantage. Okay, so Elias, can I grab you real quick? So if me and Elias are fighting each other and we're standing in front of each other and there's no advantage, whether that be I'm off to an angle, Elias is maybe on his heels and he's leaning and out of position, or he swings at me big, boom, and now he's a little bit out of position here to where I can counter. You're not playing at any advantage if you're standing right in front of the person without getting them to have some type of reaction or positional mess up on their end, okay? So let's have you be Naimov and I'll be Wood. I don't know why I'm calling Mo Naimov, that's a little weird. Yeah. So I'm Wood, okay? We're fighting, we're moving. Mo's being really grounded and he's being really fast and he looks really alert in just his demeanor and his body language, okay? Wood's here fighting. Wood goes, I'm gonna throw some punches now. Goes to chuck. There's like a couple punches that happen and then Wood gets hit real good with the right hand, okay? The only mistake that was made is Wood deciding that he's just going to full-on blitz this guy without any type of advantage. That was really the only mistake. Of course, in this exchange, like, he could have kept his hand better, he could have been in different places with his head target, but really the biggest mistake was just not being able to get an advantage first. Okay, so let's go over just really quickly, that way you guys cannot make the same mistake. When we're attacking, and someone's grounded and on the floor and being really fast twitch and their body language is saying, I'm gonna fuck you up if you hit me, right? Like that might take a little bit of time to be able to see in your eyes when you're actually fighting someone or sparring with someone or whatever, but there's a feeling to it and a body demeanor to it where the guy looks like he's ready to go. Muhammad looked really ready to go. Wood was here, just decided to rush. Instead, when someone's fighting like that, you need to start lifting them up off the floor or you need to start messing with their position, okay? The way that you lift them up off the floor is by stepping off to the side. Elias has to adjust to me or I'm gonna do like some more good stuff to him. So if he doesn't adjust, just really quick, I know that this is super basic. If he doesn't adjust, I'm at an advantage. I just punch him because his power is going in one direction, my power is going at him, okay? That's what I want. That's an advantage as far as angles go, okay? So when someone's grounded, I need to pick them up off the floor. He has to square up with me. Boom, he has to square up with me. 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 And what this does is it just picks their feet up off the ground so that they don't get to glue them to the mat and be able to strike whenever they want. Because when they are glued to the mat, they can pull the trigger extremely quickly, and that's important. So there's that type of advantage where if I'm fighting someone that's grounded, ready to fire, I need to start picking them up off the floor a little bit. Okay? A lot of the time, that will turn into them getting in a bad position. Whether they're going to swing at me big, boom, now Elias is out of position, I can start to attack. Okay? I can start feinting stuff out of him. So when I feint at Elias, if he does swing or he backs up and I get him on his heels, he's not in the greatest position. So I have kind of a half a second, maybe a quarter of a second for me to be able to attack Elias and not worry a ton about what he can do to me, okay? That's really the biggest mistake that Wood made, and the biggest mistake that I kind of see in MMA just in general is you don't get to just attack whenever you want. This thing is an interaction. I only get to go when you tell me to go, and it's on, and in a real fight, there's plenty of like, the more that I give, the more that I take. The more that he gives, the more that I can take. So there's like this exchange between the fighters that happens that's really important. But like I can't just fight like this. Sorry, I'm rambling about this, but this I think is an important note to make. I can't just cover like this and not do anything and expect, you know, one, to win, but two, for there to be some type of interaction. How it works is I'll be like, okay, boom, I'm giving Elias this, kind of. Elias can decide to take it or he cannot. If he does take it, cool, he gave me something now. Now he's gonna move his head or do whatever he's gonna do. Boom, now I'm giving him something. He's giving me something. I'm giving him something. He's giving me something. That's how fighting kind of works, okay? You don't get to just be like, yeah, I'm gonna knock this fool out right now, boom, and then hit him. Sometimes it happens that way, but against really high level guys, especially in the first round when everyone's fresh and, you know, really athletic still, really not a good plan. All right, guys, so make sure that you guys like, subscribe, do all that, comment below. Let me know what you guys think, because this is a new station. Me and Elias have made a total of $30. Yeah, we're up to $30 now. So if we make $100 by the end of the year, maybe we'll do a little something special for 2024. But like, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Peace.